Trans Visibility March and Queer News Tonight Transinclusive Group Edition, March 29. Mark your calendar for a special event honoring Transgender Day of Visibility on March 29th. It begins with a march that will start at Justin Flippen Park in Wilton Manors at 6 p.m. and end at the Pride Center. There will be an evening of celebration awaiting at the center for all the participants. It will begin at 7 p.m. The celebration will feature food and performances highlighting the trans community. Queer News Tonight will be covering this event in its Transinclusive Group edition. You will be able to watch the event live on Roku, Apple, and YouTube. The event is presented by Transinclusive Group, the McKenzie Project Inc, Transsocial, Arianna Center, and the Pride Center. Tickets for the march and event are available at tdov2023.eventbrite.com. What a fantastic way to really learn a little bit more about the transgender community, because even myself, I still every day have a new question. And there's nothing worse than being the person who has no clue and says, how do I address you? How do I do this? So now I don't feel stupid about it. Now I'm like, okay, help me out. I need to know that I'm getting it right, because the last thing you want to do is be in your own community and offend another person inside. And while I don't identify as, oh, I'm butch or I'm femme, I'm just kind of, hey, look, I'm just me. And I like to think that most of our sisters in the transgender community and our brothers are basically exactly the same. We're just us. Yeah. Us.
I agree. And the reason why Trans Day of Visibility is so important is like how we have all these bills and things that are going on right now. And one of the main reasons that we go through this is because people fear what they don't understand and what they don't see. A lot of people don't even know a transgendered person.
They think they don't.
Or you're right. They think they don't. And so that's why it's so important. And we're going to be walking down the streets of Wilton Drive from Justin Flippen Park all the way to the Pride Center. I'm so excited about that. I hope we get a really good turnout. There's going to be speakers. There's going to be people doing all type of shows, from spoken word, dancing, and all types of things. And then we're also going to end up with a re-grand opening of Transinclusive Group that's going to be on the premises as well, because we moved into a larger space there at the Pride Center.
Moving on up to the Pride Center.
So I am very excited about this and excited that I'm the person that's putting it together.
Yes. All right.
I can't wait to see all of you there, right?
Adriana, and the organizations that are a part of this are like the heavy hitters, or like the big guns, or the people that they live, breathe, and shit this, okay? This is what they do, okay? Transinclusive, Transsocial, Arianna Center, McKenzie Project. I mean, these are your go-tos, okay? If you need to refer someone to a transgender organization, these are the ones that you send them to, you know? So thank you for doing something like this, because it's so damn important.
You're welcome. And like I said, I'm so excited.
She's like, you're welcome. I just do that during
I can't wait till this day happens.
Another day. I'm just me. Another day in my fabulous life.
You know, one of the things I want to make sure is clear, so people don't think that we've made a mistake. The National Trans Day of Visibility is March 31st.
Yes.
But here, and our focus is March 29th. That is not any reflection that the dates are wrong or anything.
Right.
But we're changing the date because we want to. It's not that at all.
It's not that. And the other thing that I think is really interesting, back to the same issue as the issue of white gay men in voice. In February, one of the most popular, I'm a big fan of the social medias. I'm a big fan of Reddit, and I like Reddit so much because there's lots of conversation, real conversation going on. It's more than the,
it offsets your grinder time.
Yeah, okay. We'll
Jack.
right.
Scruff?
One of, I'm more of a scruff guy. But one of the things that was one of the most popular lines of conversation in Reddit in the month of February in many of the LGBT subreddits is the removal of T from our icon, of our acronym. So many people talking about, why is everyone talking about removing the T? Why are they talking about LGBTQ plus? And it's partially a combination of people that are hopeful and they're testing the waters in that conversation, and others that are saying, you know, we're under just ferocious attack, and wouldn't it be easy to remove the T? Well, maybe it would be, but voices like yours and women of our women's community not identifying and supporting as strongly as they should, the gay community not supporting as much as we should. It's one of the reasons why trans visibility and its recognition in March is so important, because outside of your community, I think education is really one of our best paths to help us understand what's important here. Because we're not disposing of anybody in our community. We're just not.
No abandoning.
No, and it's perfect that it's at the end of Women's History Month, okay? Because we're not leaving any women behind. So, plain and simple.
That's it. That's it. So, we're all looking forward to your event.
I can't wait to see you there.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.